Hello out there in YouTube land, and welcome to day 2, draft 1 of the Wilds of Eldraine Arena Open. Playing for $2,000 here. Had a pretty easy going day 1. Day 1 first pool, built a pretty clean, good looking red-white aggro deck. Only went 3-3, just sort of, it's kind of matchup dependent. If your opponent has food or whatever, Goose Mother I couldn't beat. And then Pool 2, built a nice little Bant, had tons of fixing, kind of, oh, baby, hello. Bant, kind of lots of removal, control, card draw, which I do think aggro is very viable in sealed, but honestly, because aggro is so viable in sealed in this format, in best of one, I guess, if you have a deck that can beat aggro pretty well, you're really in a prime position, I think. And we're really in a prime position here to take one of the best cards in the set, Fawn's Bane Troll, back one, pick one. You'll love to see it. And not passing a ton of black and green. Take down Scavenger. Probably the next best card in my estimation is Ratcatcher Trainee. Charade is here as well, but powerful, but also trappy. Fawn's Bane Troll is excellent. It should make my deck like 95% of the time at the end of the draft. And hopefully that will be the case here because the card is really strong. Almost certainly just going to follow that up with an Edgewall in. No thank you, doubling season. Pack is significantly weaker than our last pack. The cards that I'd be considering after this are Johann's Stopgap, Curse of the Werefox, Feed the Cauldron, like all pretty like medium-ish interaction spells. A common Edgewall pack is good, but getting the Edgewall in here is great. I should also mention here, as we're doing this for the YouTubes, that I got such great feedback doing the Mythic Championship or Arena Championship qualifier runs live with live recording that we're gonna try that here rather than doing the sort of dubbed over double speed type deal. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll see how this goes as we get deeper into green, the color I'm not allowed to draft. But again, I do think a clear Agatha's Champion is the best card in the pack here. No signals as of yet. White, blue, black, red, green common still all in the pack. We see a rare and an uncommon missing with the Enchanted Tail slot still sticking around here. So yeah, snap up the champion. Feeling really good, except and the green stuff is mostly a meme. Like, it's not that I think green is bad, it's just I'm very much aware of my own personal win rate with green, but I also have to imagine that I'm aware that my win rate with troll and champion has to be quite good too. So we'll see where that leads us in pick 4. This is pretty interesting. So Armont is not a card that I like very much, and it's a 5-drop. But it does have synergy with both champion, as it gives bargain fodder and troll that it can reapply a roll token. There's Red Tooth Genealogist, which I think is what I'm going to do. It gets me deeper into green. Now, do I think this card is better than Sweet Tooth Witch? No. If I knew I was black-green, I would take Sweet Tooth Witch. But I think I value just getting deeper into green. And Genealogist has enough, again, synergy, like we talked about with Sir Armont, with making a roll token, provides bargain fodder, puts another roll on Fawn's Bane Troll, that I think it's good enough here among a pack of like middling commons that getting deeper into green is going to edge that out here. And I'm kind of happy / kind of terrified to see this pack. I'm kind of happy that I got deeper into green last pick because not only are there no green cards in this pack, but there are no black cards in this pack. There's actually just not really any cards that I'm excited about, period. So it's not like this is a whoa, big signal thing. I think it's so unlikely that I don't end up playing Fawn's Bane Troll, like that I don't end up doing this, like unless it's truly cut and red is just wide open at this table. If red is truly wide open at this table, I will want to take Spear Guard. I could also see that I would want to take Twisted Fealty. Actually, maybe that's better. Maybe Twisted Fealty is the better red card / you could even see splashing it or something card out of that pack. I don't know. I could also see taking Spell Stutter. There's an Edgewall pack, which is quite good. Bestial Bloodline, no. Into the Fake Court is quite good. And like I said, Spellstutter I could have seen Spellstutter being the pick last pack. I think I'm just going to take Horseman, though I don't love getting deeper into black-green. I could see taking Fey Court here. Virtue of Knowledge is not a card, right? Yeah. I mean, obviously double triggers on, we do have a couple ETBs, but Fellow Horseman doesn't work with Edgewall in. I kind of want to take Fey Court, but I think with a couple creatures as powerful as we have, Horseman's not the worst. We're not really seeing, like, yeah, we are seeing blue. Seeing a Stopgap, seeing a Fey Court. Ground Seal is, like, cantripping bargain fodder for champion. I really don't like Galvanic Giant. This is a really interesting draft because we are getting incredibly cut, but we have such a strong reason to stick with what we're doing. I'm going to take Stopgap. We'll see. I could end up being blue-green splash. Like, I don't think that's terrible. Take Alchemist for that purpose. So then I guess I wish I had taken Into the Fey Court and Spellstutter previously. But depending on the... Okay. Blue-green splash. Blue-green splash is what I qualified for day 2 with, so I can see it. I'm going to take Charade. A second Stopgap. I like that. Don't particularly care about any of these. I guess I take a 3-drop over the 5-drop. And Diminisher Witch. Definitely need bargain fodder at this point. All right, so Horseman is gone. Sure. And I regret not getting Fey Court and Spellstutter. Again, not a huge deal from where I'm at. I think Coralsmith is probably unlikely to make the deck at this point. We have a lot of work to do, right? We need curve considerations, we need interaction, and we need a Gruff Triplets. So that's good. That's pretty good. Also, if blue is as open as it seems, I think it's not crazy to think that we could wheel one of these two. Obviously, we would hope it's Hatching Plans, given that we have Witch, Double Stopgap, and Champion, but certainly not passing the Gruff Triplets. And honestly, like, I'm just thinking back to that, like, the Genealogist pick is looking pretty brilliant. It's just so much easier to get to take triplets here. I mean, obviously I would take it, but so much easier to take it here with that 3rd green card, you know? So let's go. And now we have Greta, Hamlet Glutton. I do not want a 3rd Stopgap. I do not want Spectre of Mortality. Gosh, I really don't even want Glutton because I'm so worried about my curve and my I think I'm taking Greta here. I do think there's a world where we could end up back in black-green. Like, I don't need to play this blue. Greta's just clearly the best card here. I do not need more expensive stuff that needs bargain. I'm going to take Greta. There's a world where we end up with a ton of fixing. There's a world where, yeah, so I will take Fawn here. And I'll give folks a second to notice what's going on in this pack. No blue card. There's no blue card. Obviously, I would like a Hopeless Nightmare if we are base green black, but Fawn is exactly what we need. We need ramp, fixing, does it all for us right now. Brave the Wilds too. Like, I love Celebrant. I would be happy with Feed the Cauldron, but I think I need to shore up some cheap plays in the color I know I'm playing. I think it is unlikely that we end up playing Charade. I think it is pretty, well, I don't know. It's tough. Tough to say. I would guess that we're going to try and just be green-black at this point. There's still a possibility. If like Hatching Plans wheels, then sure. But yeah, we just take Brave the Wilds here. Brave the Wilds, like, it gets a lot worse if we're not splashing. I think we are so likely to want to splash Interesting. Virtue is nothing, right? Return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Ginger Brute, I guess. I mean, it's bargain fodder. Can draw a card with Greta. I think there are worse cards that can end up in our deck than Ginger Brute. I really don't ever want to play Scarecrow Guide. Don't want to play Sugar Rush. Yeah, I just don't think Virtue of Strength is not a thing, especially we've already got Fell Horseman. So we'll take Brute. Ooh, baby, a Monstrosity. I was excited about Stab Wound, but I'm very excited about Monstrosity here. Yeah, that kind of makes me nervous for pack 3 slightly. Like, that green and black were so cut, but like I said, we just haven't seen it. Oh, and there's a Dream Thief, which is a dream for us. We just haven't seen... I feel like I'm channeling Ben a little bit here. Like, we're really channeling that power versus, I don't know, synergy, or like power versus drafting the hard way. Like, yeah, we got a lot of late blue, but like our power is so clearly in green and / green black that I just, there we go. Hopeless Nightmare, pick 8. Hello. Beautiful. Yeah, sure. Random 4/2 is fine. Yeah, random 4/2 is fine. And somehow we're going to end up with 15-ish playables, I think, at the end of pack 2 here. Yeah. Rat out more bargain fodder. Oh, baby. I guess I don't need bargain fodder as much. Sorry for that little alarm going off. I guess I don't need bargain fodder as much. I would like a Rowan's Grim Search, but I'm going to take Nightmare here. I don't think we would ever play Vampiric Rites. So I think I'm just going to take Ariet's Whisper for the board. And, well, I guess break the spell for the board. All right, so we have Fixing if we want it. Ooh, this is actually really interesting. So the green and the black cards are not what's interesting here. What's interesting is Edgewall in number 2 versus Woodland Acolyte. It's also worth noting that neither of those blue cards wield, right? Neither Hatching Plans nor the Tome Seeker wield. So some sort of mixed-ish signals from left to right. I'm kind of tempted to take Acolyte because it's so good with Edgewall in. And currently a second Edgewall in doesn't do a ton for us, right? We actually have nothing worth getting back. And we have Brave the Wilds, Root Rider Fawn, and Edgewall in number 1 that I think I will actually take the Acolyte here to splash. Oh, baby, another Agatha's Champion. Oh. Apologies. This is why I don't do the live stuff. I can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Okay. Hopefully that alarm will not go off again. Agatha's Champion number 2 is great. Perhaps a Rowan's Grim Search wheels. But yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Princess Takes Flight versus Restless Fortress. Almost certainly it's just Fortress, but like this is so tempting with Double Champion. I guess it's just Double Champion as my bargain stuff right now, and Brave. Yeah, we're going to take Fortress. Can switch to this view now that I feel like I have a good sense of what my deck is doing. Light Blades, Vermin, and Candy Trail. I think I just want Trail, to be honest. Scries me to my best cards. I don't really want Voracious Vermin. Yeah, like this card just doesn't do very much for me. I think Light Blades would be nice too, but I'm actually not that worried about my interaction. Even though it's mostly tied up in creatures, it's still pretty dang good. I'm going to take Candy Trail. I also don't want to get like, well, I guess with the, whoa, hello Edgewall in number 2. I was going to say, I guess with the Restless Fortress, my White Splash is looking a little better. And certainly now with the second Edgewall in, we can do more if we see something. Sweet Tooth Witch is what we will take now. Don't need return. Definitely don't need Scream Puff. Take the Witch. Prism too. Wow, really got there with the splash. Any blue? It's not. It's just, the thing is, it's just not like dark blue is all highly medium. Like I'm not splashing stop gaps. So yeah, we can take Prism into it. Second Fell Horseman. I could see it, honestly. I think that's better than Not Dead. And now I think we're probably not that interested in Brute. Oh, even get Conceited Witch. I'll certainly take that over Brave number 2. Well, is that true? I don't know. Brave with Nightmares is nice, but I don't actually want to be sacking lands early. I'm just going to take a Witch. Another Aura for the Troll is nice too. Rowan's Grim Search is truly perfect. Cannot be understated how happy I am to see that card. Another Candy Trail? Yeah. I think we play that too. Like our deck just digs to Gruff Triplets or Troll here, right? And then has tons of ways to get him back. Tons of ways. Has Acolyte to get him back. And no, tons of ways. Acolyte and Double Horseman. Yeah, tons. After how shaky Pack 1 was, I'm thrilled with the power of this deck here. And I think 17 lands will be good with plus Brave, plus Prism, plus Fawn. I think that's where we're going to end up. Do I need to play a Plains, given that I have Brave the Wilds? I probably should. And Fortress, I guess, is the reason. Just Gruff Triplets makes that pretty tough. So without... I actually kind of think I don't run a Plains. Because I have Prism too, I think I don't need a Plains. I have Prism, Double In, and Fortress, and Fawn. I don't think I run a Plains. And then we are heavier black than green. I think I will lean slightly greener, though. I'm just fair fixing so good. This is still 9 black sources, 10 green sources, plus Prism, plus the Candy Trails Scry. I think we have colorless ways, too. And, like, what's our... Like, this is our Fillerist card? Is it possible we want Vermin instead of the 4/2? I don't think so. This blocks a lot better. I guess one leaves us behind some fodder, but... And I would want to run 18 lanes in a deck like this, but I feel like 17 plus Brave is running 18, so I'm okay with that. And that's partially why I wanted to run an extra green, but maybe that's bad, because it is just so tipped. Okay, we'll do it like that. Okay, that's the deck, and we'll see you for match 1. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, here we are, winning the die roll. We'll play first. It's not great, but it's a keep. If nothing else. Oh wow, and they're on a mulligan, so that's great. So we get to go in on Swamp, lead on a couple Nightmares. Champion hopefully catches us up eventually. That'll be on black. Crystal Grotto, okay. They scribe bottom. Nice. We'll play Nightmare. And I actually don't know if I'm supposed to lead on... I think I'm supposed to lead on in, and I don't know what I'm supposed to name here. Because I actually don't think it's black. I think I am going to name the splash here. Okay, Frostbridge Guard. Not too concerned there. Drop a Sweet Tooth Witch. Nice draw. Shrouded Shepherd. Pump the guard, sure. No blocks. Take 4. All right, we'll start with a Nightmare. And Genealogist. Kind of think we can attack here, actually. I was like, how are they already at 16? Oh, right, because Hopeless Nightmare is nuts. Celebrant. Pick up Shepherd. Bold. Very bold. Untapped land, please. It's not the worst. Okay, dupe. Bargain away Nightmare. I think those are bottom. Okay, so then... Okay, can I get that forest back? So we draw triplets and Acolyte. And then we can Acolyte back something. And I guess attack? Attack both? Like, do I really care if they trade here? I guess having this to trade with something they pump is nice. So I guess no attacks. Go ahead. And now I can get back Greta. Or Monstrosity, I suppose. Protective Parents. Sure. Get back Hopeless Nightmare. That's pretty sick. But we'll get back Greta. All right, it goes on top. I like that less. Yeah, I think that makes me want to draw a card here. Okay, hello Prism. Hello lands? Both stuck on lands. I can't complain. Plus, I think we're in a much better spot than they are. For some reason, I thought this put the card into your hand, the adventure. I mean, obviously it doesn't. But I think had I known that, I would have gotten back Nightmare so that I could have ensured a double spell. And also, like, discard 3 after mulliganing is just so brutal. Yeah. Okay. A little shaky. My lack of playing limited over the past few weeks is showing. Okay, Sweet Tooth Witch getting all cooped up. And then any attacks? No, there we go. Okay. Champ, bargain, the roll, and fight. Okay, great. And the other great thing is that we don't really have a sideboard. I guess Voracious Vermin is another 2-powered thing we could just trade off. That's a thought. Is that better than... Maybe that's better than like Grim Search on the draw against them. Could see that. Yeah, could see that. I'll mulligan as well. We'll keep. Okay. I think that means I can lead on. Like the untapped land means I don't have to decide this. Plus I can go 1, 2, 3 with untapped mana. Got the Coral Smith. They play a guard. We have a nice answer to that, or answer in terms of something that blanks it. Well, all right then. All right, we got to refocus up. Just came from recording the podcast, talking about Lost Caverns previews. Now we're here. We're going to play first. We will keep. I mean, obviously not a great hand. I wonder if we fire off Brave on 1. I think we don't. Well, it's tough. Locking up the third green, thinning your deck slightly versus what's the upside? Like if we happen to draw Acolyte, I'll feel bad. I think that kind of means I just want to wait. And obviously this hand, like on the draw, this is a much tougher keep. But on the play, I think we can do it. Just because we've, like, these two cards just catch us up so well. Hello. Hello. Oh, wait. That's right. I'm not playing. This is why I said you shouldn't take the time off, you know. All right, we'll get another green then. Yeah. Don't take the time off. You're not playing a white source anyway. I bet you all were like, what is he talking about? Obviously, he should get a third green source. Okay, there's Armory Mice, and there's my white source. That's nice. So now I can dangle Fawn's Bane Troll on 4 with the possibility of getting it back. Protective Parents. Okay. And there we go. What's really nice is that, like, it's hard other than what? Like Princess Takes Flight for red-white to be able to deal with this cleanly. Yeah. It's cooped up. I can still fight here. Oh, Impact Tremors. Interesting. Okay. So we will start with a Hopeless Nightmare. Okay. And the question is, are we going to Acolyte or are we going to Monstrosity here? And I think we're fighting Armory Mice rather than Parents. Is that true, Young Hero? Rather this not attack as a potential 4/4 next turn. Yeah, so I think that means we're going to target creature you don't control, you remove this. I feel like I should play Acolyte here. It just uses my mana the best. Okay. Oh, Conceited Witch to get another Fawn's Bane Troll life. All right, land number 5. What do you got? Knightly Valor. Okay. That is fine. I will chump. And then we gruff it up. Bazinga, as the kids say. There's a world where... Oh, okay. Corvold. Well, nice to know that my 2 best cards. Yeah, so I think now I am going to put a roll here. Fight you, remove you. And then I can rebuy, but I can't play Monstrosity. So then I think what I should do is just play Witch and attack all. And then next turn, Champion is basically... Champion sack a 3/3 should be lethal. Much aggro, very wow. Oh, this exile. So I could have killed Protective Parents first. And then... No, I still wouldn't have been able to trade because it would have been a 5/3. Okay. Gruff Triplets just doing Gruff Triplets things. I think we're making the same swap here. Grim Search out, Vermin in. I could also see bringing in Brute. Over a Hopeless Nightmare. Yeah. And I don't think I want anything in white. Okay. And despite not being able to find a plains on that Brave the Wilds, I feel fine about not having it. I'll just have to remember it for next time. Great. Keep, and I think I won't lead on Candy Trail. I'll lead on the Fortress here. Yeah. Armory Mice. And we can, oh my gosh, not shy at all. We can absolutely just trade off Fawn if this is not celebrated. Looks like Fawn's going down. This card was made for blocking. Impact Tremors, I do not care. Fawn's Bane Troll is excellent. Let's play Sweet Tooth Witch. Three bowls of porridge. Okay. Let's start with, I think, Brave, not bargained, get a forest. Play Acolyte. Nice, holy cow. Oh man, this deck. Opponent, you're gonna need some creatures, my friend. You're gonna need some creatures there. I chose white for in so that I can activate Fortress, but I have to imagine this game is very close to being over. There's a cooped up. All right. Attack. Trail. I mean, maybe I just top. Like, then we do this. Wait, yeah, we do this. Did I play a land yet? No. And then we'll be able to sack a food or sack a food to draw. So go ahead. Not really sure what's happening here, but I'm into it. What do you got? Light blades? What's happening here? Light blades. Sure. Get Greta back. And I guess just play Horseman now because it's the most mana efficient. We'll choose green here. Hand is oops all bangers. All right, white, white. Okay. Kind of want to just do this, like... Okay. Arrivederci, Fawn's Bane Troll. Easy games. Wow. 3 die rolls as well. I'm using up all my luck for this first draft, I think. Play first. That's a keeper. Again, I think I'll lead on the tapped land. I don't need to lead. Like, I'm happy to play Nightmare on 1, but I think it gets better later on. So I'll probably go Fortress first, then Prism, then Sweet Tooth Witch. Opponent on a 41 card special, huh? What? They are a joker. All right. Land, obviously not the draw we're looking for, but that's okay. We'll get a scry too eventually. Red-green beats, potentially. Yeah, really not the draw we're looking for. But all it takes is a Gruff Triplets to make that feel better. All right, there's your own Scavenger. Relax, opponent. Play a Nightmare. And I think just attack with Witch and crack Nightmare end of turn. Jund, the plot thickens, okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Gonna need an Agatha's Champion, like, immediately. I need neither of those cards. Right? Neither of those cards is gonna help me out against this. I need a champ, I need a Fawn's Bane Troll. It's got the word Fawn in it. So unfortunately, this is what we're doing. Just pushing. Attack for 5. Play Edgewall Pack. Yep. Interesting that they're leaving back the Hollow Scavenger. I don't have a creature to get back. Do I want to have a 1/4 to block with? That's a good question. Or are we just playing these two derps? I guess being able to get back Sweet Tooth Witch is something. So I'm going to pass. There's a land. So they do look to be base red-green. I don't know what the black is for yet. Could be a troll. Could just be like a candy grapple. Merry Bards. It's going to go on the 1/1, I would assume. Oh, interesting. Going to go on Edgewall Pack. Okay. Please kill the 3/2? No. How dare you? I think we need to just crack the food for life here. So now, frustratingly, I don't really have a way to deal with Redcap Gutter Dweller, right? It's out of range of my Collector's Vault. That's cute. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna ship it and go to game 2. I'm not beating this with this flood. Okay. Ariet's Whisper is interesting against them. I think I'm not going to change it for... I guess Moment of Valor is really interesting. It's another way to deal with the Gutter Dweller. I probably should play Moment of Valor. And then I probably should play a Plains. And then I should cut maybe Rat Out. Rat Out certainly didn't seem that exciting from what we saw. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. All right, take 2. Yeah. I'm just going to assume we can find a swamp and then we have champion. Like, this digs us so well. We should be able to get there. The Candy Trail can, 'cause it scries 2 on ETB and makes the world taste good. The Candy Trail. What do you mean? I just cut Rat Out. You're not allowed to do that. I think we're just cracking Trail here rather than playing Nightmare. So it might make them think twice about playing a Witch's Mark into Rat Out. Okay. Hello, friends. There they are. Grabby Giant, okay. Do I want to trade? Nah, I'm good. You have a 4/3 coming? And I have a way to fight that with my champ? Yeah. Okay. And pass. No blocks. Probably crack the food here just for some life. Assuming they're playing Grabby Giant. Yeah. Crack that food. Because there's no point in cracking Hopeless Nightmare when I have it as free sack fodder next turn anyway. And gaining life seems good against them. Bottom top, having Fell Horseman with Gruff Triplets is excellent. Fight that. Bagoink. Let's go. And Bagoink actually is it's a technical term. All the pros use it. It's used on the Pro Tour, where I will be going. So this is probably why you've never heard of it. Champ fight witch. Sure. Sure thing, boss. Trade? Oh, I'll trade, baby. All day. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. That card will do it to you. X gonna give it to you. I mean, Embrith, veteran on the play, is scary. It's possible that we cut a Nightmare, bring in Rat Out again. Just really don't even like Rat Out on the draw that much. I guess we can do it for... I don't need Grim Search on the draw for sure. I like that swap. Do I like Vermin? Not really. I need blockers, you know? You giving me a 1/1 is not really doing much for me. Okay. But cutting Grim Search for Rat Out on the draw seems fine. Run it back, y'all. Run it back now, y'all. Slide to the left. Everybody mulligan. Clap, 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 clap. Actually, I don't want everybody to mulligan. I would like them to mulligan. Opponent goes first. I mean, it's about, can I survive to play triplets, but... Brave. Oh, make a food. That's fine. Hey, is that a 2-drop that we'll get back? You love to see it. A 2-drop that we want to trade off that we'll get back. Feels pretty good. Green, green. Wow. Okay. It's very aggressive. I respect it. I would be terrified if I hadn't drawn Monstrosity. But I did. So, here we go. Okay, additional land. Grotto Scry. Still haven't seen the Black Splash yet, right? One top. Fawn. This is all scary. So we're going to lead on Nightmare. What? Okay. Play this on black. No attacks. I assume they're dropping a 5/4 this turn. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. I have no real way to deal with this cleanly. Like, had I seen this, I could have, like, brought in stop gaps or something, but it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, what's the plan? Take 9? I guess that's the plan. So close, right? So close. But this card is just so dumb. All right. One Gruff Triplets deserves another, I suppose. Hope we don't fizzle out here. 2-1. Okay, I think we can keep this. Against an unknown opponent, I like having Rat out on the draw. I will play Fortress first. Single red pause. What does that mean? Armory Mice one time? Could I be so lucky? Bespoke Battle Garb. You can't use that against me. Play Candy Trail. Oh, top. Top, baby. Let's go. Those are some great cards to see. Belligerent of the Ball. Okay. Play Greta. I assume Greta will not be able to block this turn. Witch's Mark. Pitch Plains. No blocks. Might just play Horseman this turn, depending on what they do. Edgewell in on red. Yeah, I think we're just playing a 3-3 here. No attacks. Again, just on Operation Survive to Gruff Triplets. You know, if they equip and attack both, I think we are probably double blocking. Whether it's a free equip or not, you know, if they play like Edgewall Pack here, I think we're actually pretty happy to just trade both off, play Champ, fight the pack, and move on, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Touchy. What's happening here? Huh. Spear Guard. Mm-hmm. Get your free equip. Have to double block here. That was the plan. Okay, no Kellen's Lightblades. This is all good. All good in the hood. Land. It's interesting. I think because of Rat Out, I like guaranteeing Gruff Triplets. There's also the possibility that I don't need to name green with this, that I could name white. So I'm going to start with sacrificing this. Yeah, and then I can name white. And then just rat out whatever they equip. They don't have any, yeah. No Venchies yet, neither do we. Mm-hmm. What's going on for a single red over there still? I do not know. Ouch. Triples? A demoralizing card. Charming Scoundrel. Discard, then draw. Okay. Thanks. Snap trade here, yeah. Getting 2/6/6s and getting triplets in our yard, I think, is very good for us. And then getting to champ away this rat, fight their 3/3 attack for 12. Yeah. Seems good. Against aggro, Brute out, Grim Search, or Brute in, Grim Search out. I could see playing Vermin over a Nightmare. Just because it's a body. Just so embarrassing against Spear Guards, though. So is Brutes, to be honest. So are Brutes, to be honest. I may have to mulligan a bit aggressively against them. Also, like, eyeing this blue a little bit. Like, is it crazy to... It's a 1/3, a 2/3, but yeah, blue's pretty bad otherwise. Okay. I think that's that. It's slow, but the trails really do help. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan against them. But I don't know. Like getting to scry twice? Oh, mama. Those are both good draws. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think... I don't think I can keep rat out. No, I don't think I can, unfortunately. Play Witch's Mark. That's the other thing, is like if they Witch's Mark here, topping rat out is atrocious. I guess I could have put rat out under the edge wall in and then seen what the scry was going to be, then Bunnicorn. Yikes. Oh, I have real 2-0 into 2-2 vibes coming at me right now. Champ down, land on top. This is on green. Spear guard. Yeah, too slow. Too slow, Ethan. You're toast. You're done. You're cooked. I just saw the Fawn's Bane troll. I got so excited. Yeah, definitely dead. Okay. Okay. Still, I think Brute is in. Oh, well, you'll see my disappointment live. That's for sure. Running it back with the Brute over the Grim Search. Deep breath. Deep breath. You can mulligan. You can mulligan. Your card quality is through the roof. Play first. That's step 1. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. That's step 2. Brute, brute, riot, riot. Mountain Unassuming Sage. Sure. Attack. I would like you to trade. Yeah, great. Okay. 3/3. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop on the play against them. That's gotta feel good. And it does. It's gotta feel good, and it does. Princess Takes Flight. Feels less good. R.I.P. Greta. You attack for 2. Fine, no blocks. Candy Trail. Huh. I mean, I do want a land so that I can champion. So I think we just do this. I suppose it could be this. This isn't that bad to draw afterwards. But we can do better, I think. I think we can do better. And then land. And then smash. Go ahead. Yep. So assuming this is like Celebrant Pickup, Princess Takes Flight, which is bad for me. Don't get me wrong, that's bad. Yeah. But then we fight it and smash for 4 again. And they're forced to drop it. Interesting that it's holding up red here too. I don't know. I don't think we're in the worst spot right now. It's precarious for sure, but it's not the worst spot. One top, one bottom. Okay. Because we kind of force their hand a little bit for what they have to do on their turn. My turn. Okay, not bad. Do this. Bargain. This could be Torch. I'm assuming it's not, though. Like, but definitely could be. Could be +1/+0 first strike, which would be pretty nice given that we have Acolyte. Monstrous Rage. Deal! Even better. Just a clean 2-for-1. Let's go. Okay. So now they don't have to play this immediately, but they kind of do. I like our spot. I guess I don't know why Monstrous Rage was even better. Just because I think Monstrous Rage is a better card than I was imagining it being Kindled Heroism. Or whatever that card is. So it feels even better to get that card out of their hand. Also, it feels good that they're tanking. I think tanking is good for me. Means they're struggling to figure out what to do. Discard draw or treasure for double spelling, perhaps. Battle Garb, it makes sense. Your own Ginger Brute. Okay. And smash. No smash. Okay, no attacks for them. What a draw. What a draw. So, I'm gonna Fawn. I'm gonna rat out the Brute. I'm assuming that's where the pause is coming from for them. Oh, wait, but it still can be blocked by the Scoundrel. But I think this is still fine. I don't think I want to trade it off. Do I want to trade it off for Scoundrel? Yeah, I think I do. Getting Scoundrel off the board means that Monstrosity can attack, and I still have the 1/1. Yeah. I think we actually do it like this. Yeah, I think we actually do it like this. They might just trade here. But if they do that, I get a food. I can fight something. And I have Ginger Brute as a threat. Though I guess Ginger Brute is a pretty bad threat against Spear Guard deck. I didn't think about that. But probably fine. Okay. So very likely to just get back Champion. This is an instant, right? Yeah. More tanking. Hello? Nothing, nothing? Okay. Let's get back, champ. I feel like my decisions are pretty face up right now, but Witch Stalker Frenzy. Okay. Can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. And away we go. So I guess they can Princess Takes Flight the Fawn? If they want to stop me from casting Acolyte. I have to imagine they were, well, maybe not. I'm trying to think of, like, were they thinking they could double spell with Frenzy and something else that turn? I don't know. Okay. Land number 5. I mean, if they kill Fawn and I flood, if they kill Fawn and I flood and they have a hasty thing, we could be in trouble. Those are 3 big ifs, but they're definitely 3 possible ifs. Okay. And they also have to, and they also have to have a way to pick up or sacrifice Princess Takes Flight. And I don't have a plains, so Brave is not an out, though Brave does turn a land into a 3/3, so that's an out. How they can possibly be thinking about having attacks here is wild. Does that mean they have Archon's Glory? And they're just going to go for sack, gain 4? Okay. Oh, Torch. Fine. Okay. I don't love that they get a Scribe. Bottom. Okay. Ooh, that's a draw. Hello. Hello, that's a draw. Attack for 2. What do you got? Celebrant. Pick up Sage. Okay. 1 top, 1 bottom. Such a nail biter. I'm going to throw up. Just give me triplets. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, actually, I have to tap this. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we crack this now in case we draw an edge wall in. Or that. That's pretty good too. Get that Stone Splitter Bolt while my son cries. What did you top? I'll trade. attack. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Do I want both of these? Is that possible? I think that's possible. And I want them in this order? No, I just want Edgewall in, because I just win if they don't have any life gain, right? Like, I just have to dodge. Like, even does Imidane's Recruiter kill me? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. So, just Edgewall in on white, win next turn. Okay. Oof. A lot closer than I wanted that to be. All right, 3-1, and we're going to draft 2. See you there.